welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Nice work. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Good job. That's what we're looking for. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, that was well done. Congratulations, you got the basics down pat. Can't wait to see you use some of these lessons out. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. Now as you pull back, you want to wait until the indicator gets in that white part of the backswing meter and then press forward. Well done on that lesson. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit downhill, you'll want to ease up on the weight, so move that aim marker a little bit closer to you by pulling down on the aim stick, and then have a go at this putt and see what you can do. That's what we're looking for. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well, you've got that one down. And with that, you are ready to putt the lights out on these courses. As with any skill in the game of golf, practice makes perfect. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite. Let's try that again. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. That's the stuff. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. And now that you know a thing or two about shot types, hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip, and then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Good job on that one. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin, and then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. This is the end of the advanced shots tutorial. If you want to get even more advanced, you can always go to the profile menu. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. What happened there? That's not your best effort. Time now for the fourth shot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This one's for bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Going with the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ball's on a good line. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side. Watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Yeah, quality shot that. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Looking really good, this one. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for bogey. And that'll drop him down to even par now. Setting up now on a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Not bad. Even for the day. Going with the 6-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. And this putt to move into the top 10.
This one's tracking.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one is headed to the right. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Nice line. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Outstanding approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Super shot that, and he'll move into the top 10. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Playing from around 230 yards. 3 behind our leader. Going with the 5-wood. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. That was a gallant attempt. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, we'll take that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From about 130 yards here, 3 shots off the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. No, that's too bad. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
On a nice line.
Yeah, nicely holed. Currently 1 under for the day. We have a par 4 on this one.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Par putt coming up here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. He's currently tied for 9th. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Wow, that was just striped. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well struck. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Opting for the 6-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is their look at birdie.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well played, mate. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Look like this one's heading to the beach. That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And gets that putt of distance to go. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Currently 1 under for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Second shot here at the 18th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Surely it's going to.
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.